fit check. Woo. Horrible angle. Let's prop you up on my dish rack, shall we? Anyways, this is the fit that I wore today to work. Professional Lydia. It is definitely spring in London, and yeah, it's been 25 degrees all week. It's still sunny and it's like 6 p.m. and everyone, you could just feel the energy. Everyone's just happier. Everyone wants to do things outside. Even I want to do things outside in the sun, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, I guess that's kind of like the benefit about living somewhere up north, is that you may be depressed in winter, but when the sun comes out, you really feel it and you really want to go outside and do things. I'm actually going to look up how much 25 degrees Celsius is in Fahrenheit, because I actually don't think it's that impressive. And you guys, this is crazy, but this year marks my 10 years of not living in the US. 10 years! Like, that's crazy. That's like almost half my life. Almost. I'm being generous. And it feels weird to like say that I haven't lived at home for that long. Anyways, that's why I don't remember Fahrenheit, because like there's no point in using it or remembering it. And who's gonna remember this conversion? 25 degrees Celsius times 9 divided by 5 plus 32 will get you Fahrenheit. 25 degrees Celsius is only 77 degrees Fahrenheit. This is like what I used to think of a winter day in California, like, oh, it's so cold, it's in the 70s, and now to me that's like a nice hot summer day. Maybe I should go back. Maybe it is time. Hello. It's such a nice day again. It's gonna be 27 degrees today. So after work, my friends and I, we're gonna go to the Heath, my favorite area in London, and just vibe and have a good evening. I wanna have a catch up with you guys. I feel like I have a lot of internal changes going on, maybe a bit external, and I want to just check in and, you know, have a heart-to-heart conversation. But first, we have some very important business to attend to. So I'm heading to the post office to pick up a very, very exciting delivery. And if you're an OG Lid Show watcher, I don't think you'll be that surprised. But yeah, I finally brought out my summer wardrobe. And so this is this thrifted top that I got in Dublin for €5. The espresso bag from Vietnam, and then typical jean boots combo, because I only wear these jeans now. I love them. And side quest, I'm also going to return this package for Mr. Lydia, because this man, in our entire relationship, I have never seen him once return a package, and it just pisses me off. Like, don't waste your money. I'll return it for you. Like, come on. It's not that difficult. And since I'm going to the post office anyways, I'll be a good wife. This is why you should marry young, kids. This is why. Before we get into it, let me show you what makes me so excited. And let me show you what you have to import illegally as an American living in the UK. I got not one, not two, not three, but six boxes of Annie's mac and cheese, because I have been missing this so much. That is the sound of happiness. Anyways, let me just sit down, have a little catch up with you guys. I was planning on cooking this mac and cheese as soon as I came home and eating it, but it's honestly been really stressful at work. It's just one of those weeks where I feel like an idiot and I feel like I did a mistake, and it's just so stressful. It's such a little thing that became a bigger thing, and it's just so stressful that, yeah, I don't feel like eating mac and cheese right now, which is really sad. But I wanted to have a little chat about change and how much you can change, because I don't know, this week has been stressful, but also kind of nostalgic. I don't know if you guys are feeling something similar, where I was looking back at my old videos, you know, the ones I made in 2020, which is crazy. That's already 5 years ago. And just looking back, and so much has changed. Like, I look at those videos and I just feel like I was kind of scared of showing my real self. Like, I felt like I needed to be edgy and I needed to be serious and look intelligent, and I'm so different today. And one of my videos in the beginning that did really well was my video about being an INTJ, which is a very difficult personality type. And I still feel like I am that person, but I look back at that video and I think it's kind of comical that I was saying those things, or that I like had to be so serious and so serious about everything in life. But yeah, I think now I am just a mature and emotionally evolved INTJ. I still think, I'm pretty sure, I think I know that I'm still that personality type. Mr. Lydia is also an INTJ, so that's fun. But I'm just more mature. Like, I don't feel the need to be so serious all the time. I don't feel the need to like have everyone know that I'm an overachiever and hard worker, and I don't need to be showing off all the time. I don't know. I think I've talked about this before, but it really messes with you when you were always like an overachiever in school, and then you go out into the real world and you realize that it's not really like that. Like, there are still people like that, like the ones who post on LinkedIn all the time, but you don't actually have to do any of those things, you know? I've become quite content with my 9 to 5 simple job, even in stressful moments like this. Like, I know that it's not me and who I am, and I can just do my job and enjoy my life, you know? For me, I do feel like I am someone with a 9 to 5. I am not that role at my company, you know? If people ask me like, so tell me about yourself, the first thing I don't just immediately say what I do for work, you know? Like, for me, YouTube and being creative is the real me, but a 9 to 5 is just a way to support myself and live. And even saying these things in the past I wouldn't be okay with, because I felt like I need to excel at everything I did, and everything was a part of me, and it made it super complicated, and I tried to do too much at once. But at this point in my life, I've definitely condensed, I've taken away a lot of the unnecessary stress, and have just really tried to simplify things. I think my philosophy now is like, have a job that's relatively safe and keeps you afloat and is still something you're passionate about. So it is a job in fashion, which is really exciting, but at the same time, like, don't stop pursuing your own creative endeavors. So for me, YouTube is still my child, my passion project, and I love having the energy to be able to pour into this. And also, something that's shocking is that now I really prioritize my relationships with people. I think in the past I was kind of like, oh, I'm introverted, I have my friends, but it's not my priority. But now I realize that people are probably some of the most important things in your life. Like, your connection with other people, your friends, your relationships, your family is so important, and that should honestly be top priority in your life. So I think this is definitely some like basis for your prefrontal cortex developing, because at 25, I feel like I have softened a lot. I have been nicer with myself. I still have moments when I say horrible things to myself, but it's a lot nicer. I just feel a lot more feminine, Maybe it's also because it's, you know, I'm in a marriage that's pretty good, but yeah, I'm not trying to essentially be the man anymore, which is crazy. Your approach to life can definitely make life so much easier for you. And if you're overcomplicating things, you just have to look and think about, are these things really necessary? Like, who are you trying to prove yourselves to, you know? I used to care so much about how my videos were performing, the metrics, how many subscribers I have. I still would like to have more, for sure, but because this is now my passion project and just something I continuously want to get better at, I want to also go back into producing music. I'm not going into it thinking like everyone needs to listen to my music. I need to become Spotify famous. Would be nice, but it's not necessary. I think just having this approach to doing things will just make you happier in the long run. And as someone who used to do things for other people to validate them, I'm really happy to kind of be over that phase in my life and accept this season of change. Just like accepting that I actually enjoy summers now. You know, I'm not scared of the sun anymore. I wear color here and there selectively, still true to myself, but I don't have to be a scary, etchy, try hard anymore. And that's really freeing. Anyways, I have to go back to work, do some work, and then go to the heath with some friends. The usual friends that you see in every video. I swear I have some more friends. I just don't know if I want to put them in my videos just yet.
Yeah. Where are you? There you are. They thought I was late, but we all came at the same time. Same train. That's actually
anything.
That's actually crazy. Three separate destinations. Sorry.
Yeah.
3 separate departures.
Yeah.
One train. Crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, could have died. Not today.
Oh my god, I'm so excited. I'm sorry, that's so mean of me. But I like gossip. I like gossip.
Wrap it around the top. You're going to take your lighter with your right hand.
This is copyright.
long weekend here in London. So some friends and I are going to Hackney to a bar and then going out to an event. Let me show you the fit. This is a vintage leather jacket, Givenchy purse, and then this vintage tube top that I got tailored exactly to my size, and then wide leg jeans, which you can't see, and boots. Yay, success. Phone wasn't stolen and camcorder wasn't stolen. "15 minutes late."
I turned into a mom like the second that.
Please do not do this at home. I am standing on my office chair. I know this is bad, I know. So, Dad, if you're watching this, just skip ahead. Okay, I'm honestly not feeling myself with my hair up. I'm self-conscious if I don't have my hair down, okay? Anyways, while I complete this super fun portion of the video, I guess one more thing on the topic of change is something that I've realized this year. You don't actually have to tell people anything. Like, you can really choose what you share with people. I think in a world where we're always oversharing and like, look at me, I'm doing that on YouTube. There's still some things I don't mention on YouTube, and why bother, you know? There's beauty in not having, that won't fit. There's beauty in not having everyone know what's going on about you all the time, like feeling the need to instantly post a story when you're outside of your house, or like, look at me, I'm at this bar, or I'm doing this, I'm at this concert. Like, who cares? And I do think it's human that we do care. Like, there's a reason social media exploded. It's because we are very curious about what people are doing. And, you know, we love stalking people, even if you don't want to admit it. Everyone loves a good stalk. Now that, like, I don't know what people are talking about, you know, I don't know, for the most part, drama in people's lives, except for my immediate circle. I don't care. They don't know about me. I don't know about them, and all that mental space is now free.